Thanks a lot, Charlie. Unfortunately, the Nashville Predators' point streak came to an end tonight with a 2-1 loss after a power play goal in the final minute and a half of play sent the Maple Leafs over the Predators after they spent much of the second half of the game tied and fighting back and forth pretty evenly. Now, I was pretty happy with the Predators' performance. However, don't let the loss fool you. UC Saros was still simply incredible tonight, and he's continued to be incredible all season long, and he's going to be the topic of tonight's One Big Stat. Yes, I know that we've talked about UC Saros a whole lot, but when he's breaking records and setting historic milestones, it seems once a week at this point, sometimes I've got no choice but to talk about him. Well, he faced almost 3 expected goals, so he did get about a goal above expected tonight, and his 35 shots that he faced against Toronto tonight brings his total over 1,000 to 1,032 shots against for the season, which leads the NHL. And speaking of leading the NHL, he is second highest in goals above replacement from Evolving Wild, and providing at 27.1 goals above replacement, just a couple of goals off of the leading number. Now, he is, however, the best penalty-killing goaltender in the NHL. Now, while he did allow the game-winning goal on the power play, they were in the middle of a double minor. That was 3 minutes at the very end of the game with a ton of pressure. And so, yeah, it's okay that he let that one in, but the offense should have shown up and helped him out a little bit more. But again, for a team that has started kind of picking up and racking up those penalties again, I'm glad that we've got UC Saros there in the crease to keep that protected. But let's talk about how good his season has been already, even though we're just halfway there. In franchise history, for goaltenders that have played 30 or more games here in Nashville, only his 2019-2020 season did he average more shots against per game, facing 33.6. This season, he's faced 33.3. In fact, the top 4 seasons in Nashville Predators history all belong to UC Saros. Every season since 2018, except for the 2021 season. But since the beginning of December, nobody has been as dominant as UC Saros in the crease. Now, he did have that slow start to begin the season, but in the 14 games since the beginning of December, he saved 17.6 goals above expected. He's been responsible for eliminating a third of the opponent's shot quality and bringing and holding them to just 33 goals against compared to the expected goals of about 51. And that's going to make a huge difference in just 14 games. That's a massive amount. One goal could swing this record completely in the opposite direction. His ranking of being second in the NHL in goals above replacement, like I said before, includes that slow start. But as long as that slow start, the sample size of that start keeps shrinking, UC Saros is only going to grade out better. And I'll put this out here right now. I believe that he will repeat as a Vezina finalist this season. And if he continues to play like he has and stays healthy, I think he's a good bet to win it this season and bring a second Vezina trophy back to Nashville. And that's tonight's One Big Stat. Back to you, Charlie.